about to low out, a kid got choked out, blows was thrown, and a fucking fight broke out. Come on, motherfucker! Can we just all get along so I can put piggies on her chest like little Sean? Get a busy drunk.
Right. Yeah. That was my full tight. Tighter than that. Here we go. You know what I mean? Higher on good. And it's no see how I wanted to roll forward on you?
Yeah.
So put it back down. I'll just be back hands pointing towards you. So it's like down nickel your eye. Until maybe late October. Here we go.
That one felt better.
Yeah,
My name is Natasha Navarro. I am from Daytona Beach, Florida. I just moved to Maryland. I've been here about less than a year. I noticed in Maryland that there is a cold winter and there's nothing to do, so I got involved in lifting just because there was nothing to do during the winter time here. I've been lifting for about, I want to say, close to 6 months now. I did my first powerlifting meet, and so today was my first time doing strongman, and what an event it was. I mean, it was a good experience. It was nice to, learn some new things, put some new tools in my box that I've never seen before. And it was also nice meeting other girls that do the same thing, So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Do you wear them for most of the lifts you do, or do those people who have your shoe for every single lift?
Yeah.
Overhead press and squat are everything else is carrying events, deadlifts, everything else is
Sabo, deadlifting shoes.
Hi, my name is Greg Inocencio. I've been doing strongman for about 5 years now. I'm a licensed physical therapist based out of Salisbury, Maryland on the Eastern Shore. I come to Colosseum Gym anytime I need to go to a strongman gym in the state of Maryland. It's my favorite place to train in Maryland. It's about a 2-hour drive, but it's highly worth it. They have all the equipment that you need and everything that you would want. Strongman has shifted my philosophy on outpatient physical therapy or physical therapy in general, is that in general, there's nothing wrong with being strong, right? You got to where you are in terms of injury based on improper firing patterns or improper muscle imbalances or whatever the case may be. It's proper exercise, proper form that will actually get you rehabilitated and back to prior level of function. Strongman, I believe, is one of the most functional activities that you can do. Odd lifts, squats, deadlifts, overhead, anything, and it has greatly impacted how I treat patients.
This is what happens when you stick your hand through the cage. You get the animal.
It's so great now.
Oh my god, it hurts so fucking much. All of your wrist extensions are extremely tight.
Oh, okay, that's
all of them.
Useful information.
Yes. So you like the figure eights, John?
Yeah, I'm John Ward. I moved over from the UK over to the US 5 years ago, not far from this gym here. And when I first came over, it was just more of a powerlifting gym, with and then the general kind of gym atmosphere around the main part of the gym. I was finding places, up to like an hour, 2 hours or so drive away. So, my main goal was to bring more strongman stuff here, to grow strongman, to grow the sport, and try and grow it in Maryland a little bit more. So me and 2 or 3 of the other guys that train in here and the gym owner, we all kind of got together, bought a log, bought a set of farmers, just started the growing the equipment little by little, and then lo and behold, 5 years later, I'm state chairman for Strongman Corporation for the state, and this is my 4th year running Maryland's Strongest Man. Last year we had the biggest show, in the history of Maryland's Strongest Man with almost 100 competitors, and this year, 2016, it's looking at being even bigger than that. So it's just going from strength to strength, and me personally, whether I'm taking part and competing myself or promoting or seeing the guys and girls in here, making gains and progress every single week, you know, it's really good to see the sport growing at a grassroots level.
So cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10. Just count to 10. I'm gonna make it rain, so ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I get a witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty. Cut the cord.
Go all in. So many girls just feel like they're not good enough. They're not, you know, they feel that they're not strong enough, not pretty enough. But I feel like the way you feel in a gym, it makes you feel strong, it makes you feel confident, it makes you feel beautiful. And these are a lot of things go lack. They think they don't need to eat. They need to be this big. No! Man, I throw up weight and I feel the best I have in a long time. So I would definitely encourage it to other girls out there.
Open yourself to all that are interested in the sport. Be inclusive. Give advice. Essentially, it's like, don't be a D-bag. Open yourself up. We've all been there.
The main thing for me to grow the sport as a promoter is to look after the athletes. You know, the athletes are the guys that are putting the money in, they're putting the training in, they're putting the time in to come and compete at your show. So for them, I look after them, you know, whether it be prize packages, you know, the food trucks and the sponsors and all that kind of stuff. You know, give it back to the guys that are really digging deep and putting months of training into the sport. You know, give them something back, because there's no money in this sport at an amateur level. Give them a goodie bag, give them, you know, a couple of t-shirts and straps and wraps and belts and that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, it's always cool to say, you know, you're Maryland's strongest man, but it's kind of nice to have a, you know, a couple of $100 worth of prizes, you know, to walk away with as well.